Hello everyone, welcome to lesson 1.2. Your objective is I will be able to write ratios as fractions in simplest form. So we're starting ratios today. Here we go. Well, what is a ratio? Well, a ratio is basically just comparing two things. So right here in this picture, it looks like I have, for every 2 red paper clips, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue paper clips. So the ratio could be written in 3 different ways. We're going to focus on the fraction one today though. So for every 2 red, I have 6 blue, so it's 2 to 2. Or I could use my colons. Or sorry, I said 2 to 2. 2 to 6. 2 to 6, that sounds weird. This one's 2 to 6, and this is also 2 to 6. For every 2 red, I have 6 blue. Now, some people, like myself, might get confused with the fraction form. All right, because usually when we talk about fractions, if I were to say 2 out of 6, you might think something like this. Let's break this into 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, somewhat equal pieces. You might think it's 2 out of 6. So that looks like 2 out of 6. All right, when we're talking about fractions as ratios, no, it's for every 2 of something, you have 6 of something else. So to make this work, all right, it's not 2 out of 6. It's for every 2 filled in spaces, I have 6 blank spaces. All right, so that could be the confusing part. So a ratio written as a fraction is not your typical fraction, okay? 2 to 6. Alright, so let's write the ratio of red to blue paper clips in simplest form. Okay, we're going to keep it with the fraction today, okay? So right here, for every 2 red, I'll give myself a little label, I have 6 blue, okay? Simplest form just means reducing it, alright? So you have to find the greatest common factor of your 2 numbers. And the greatest common factor of 2 and 6 is 2. Okay, that's why we worked on greatest common factor a lesson ago. So 2 divided by 2 will equal 1. 6 divided by 2 would equal 3. So for every 1 red paper clip, I'm going to have 3. It's the same thing saying for every 2 red paper clips, I'm going to have 6. I could even go backwards and say for every 4 red paper clips, I'm going to have 12 blue ones. Okay? But I want simplest form. I can keep going on and on and on. But every time I have 2 red paper clips, I'm going to have 6, which really means every time I'm going to have 1 red, I'm going to have 3 blue. You can kind of circle these off right here. Maybe there's my 1 red. For every 1 red, I have 3 blues, and there's my other red, and I have my other blues right there. Okay? Simplest form means just reducing by finding greatest common factor. So let's write the ratio of suns to moons. Yes, these little circles are moons right here. In simplest form. Okay, so first let's find my ratio. I have 4 suns. For every 4 suns, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moons. That is not the simplest form. Okay, so I'm going to have to divide these by their greatest common factor. And sometimes if you just divide them by a common factor, you might have to divide again and again if you don't know the greatest common factor. But right here, their greatest common factor is 2. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. Now you could write yourself a note over there, divide by 2. And 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Alright, so for every 2 suns, I'm going to have 3 moons. Got it? I hope so. Alright, but sometimes you're not going to have a picture. You might have to come off of a chart to figure it out. Let's write the ratio of cats to pets, sold in simplest form. So right away I see that I have 8 cats. Okay. And I have 10 birds, 14 dogs, and 8 cats. Well, 10 plus 14 is 24. Please don't write 24 as your denominator there, because it says cats to pets, not cats to birds and dogs. All the pets, so that includes the cats. So I need to add up all of my animals here, okay? Don't be tricked. 10 plus 14 is 24. 24 plus 8 is 32. So every time I have 8 cats I like to label, I'm going to have 32 pets. I need to go in simplest form. Now these have multiple factors. 8 has factors of 1, 2, 4, and 8. 32 can have factors of 1, 2, 4, and 8 as well. But let's not do it by its greatest common factor. Notice we'll have to do another step. You could see that these are both even, so I could divide both of these by 2. And 8 divided by 2 equals 4. And 32 divided by 2 equals 16. I notice that I can keep reducing, all right, because I'm not to my simplest form yet. I could divide by 2 again, and divide by 2 again, and get 4 divided by 2 equals 2. 16 divided by 2 equals 8. I'm still not done, because I can reduce it some more. These both have common factors of 2 again. Divide by 2, divide by 2, I'm running out of room almost, and I get 1 over 4. So for every 1 cat, I'm going to have 4 pets total. Now this could have been a lot simpler if we found our greatest common factor. The greatest common factor of 8 and 32 is, in fact, 8. So divide by 8, and I get 1 cat. Divide by 8, 32 divided by 8 equals 4 pets. So for every 1 cat, I'm going to have 4 pets. That is my ratio in simplest form. All right, now here it's your turn. You have 2 questions to do this evening. Write each ratio as a fraction in simplest form. We have pens to pencils in this picture, and then we have pennies to dimes. So make sure when you label, your P is on top and your D is on the bottom, pennies to dimes. Over here, they both start with the letter P, so you might want to even write out the word pens to pencils as you label it, okay? So find the ratio, then find the greatest common factor, and then turn it to simplest form. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.